Hello students, welcome back to chemistry class. So some basic concepts of chemistry part 6. So in this session we are going to discuss about the mole concept. So the mole concept is a very important concept or important topic. Okay, so it is basic for all the calculations. Okay, now chemistry nalli ene problems madbekare calculations madbekare so mole concept tumba important agate. Therefore it is a very important concept, that is mole concept. Okay, so we know that, so generally mole anna word na ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿದಿರಾ. So that mole is an SI unit, that is a basic SI unit, is it? So 7 basic SI unit alli, so mole is also one of the SI unit. So that unit is used to measure the amount of a substance. So thus first we have to know what is mole. So mole is an unit, is an SI unit of amount of a substance. Amount of a substance. So then the question arises, how much amount of the substance is called as 1 mole? So 1 mole anta ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, so mole anta ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ it is the amount of a substance na measure ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಮೌಂಟಿಗೆ ನಾವು 1 mole ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Okay, so to understand that one, first we have to know the unit, or you can say the term we are generally used in our daily life, that is dozen. Okay, so dozen ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ. So 1 dozen. So 1 dozen ಅಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೈಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, that is equal to 12 ನಂಬರ್. ಸೊ 12 ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ ಏನೇ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಕೂಡ 1 ಡಜನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ 1 ಡಜನ್ ಆ್ಯಪಲ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ 12 ಆ್ಯಪಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ 1 ಡಜನ್ ಬನಾನಾ ಅಂದರೆ 12 ಬನಾನಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 1 ಡಜನ್ ನೋಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ 12 ನೋಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ 1 ಡಜನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 12. ಸೊ ನಂಬರ್ 12ನ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅಥವಾ 12 ಐಟಮ್ಸ್ನ ಇಂಡಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಟರ್ಮ್, ಆರ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಜನ್. Is it? ಸೊ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಸೊ 1 ಡಜನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆರ್ 1 ಡಜನ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ನಾವು ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ 1 ಡಜನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಮಚ್. ಸೊ 12 ಆಟಮ್. ಸೊ 12 ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ 1 ಡಜನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವಿ ನೋ ದಟ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್. ಸೊ 12 ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ನ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್. ಅದು ನಮಗೆ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸ್ಮಾಲರ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೊ ಡಜನ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಟರ್ಮನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. It has no sense to use the dozen to indicate the number of atoms or the molecule. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 1 dozen place ಅಲ್ಲಿ we are using the term that is mole. Okay, so thus 1 mole similar to that of the dozen, 1 mole ಅಂದ್ರೆ that is equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 entities are the particles. ಸೊ ಇಷ್ಟು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಇಷ್ಟು ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ವಾಟ್ 1 ಮೋಲ್. ಸೊ 12 ಇರೋ ಹತ್ರ ಇದು ಕೂಡ ನಂಬರೇ. ಸೊ ನಂಬರ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಲಾರ್ಜರ್ ನಂಬರ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23. ಸೊ therefore this amount of any substance, ಸೊ 1 mole ಆ್ಯಪಲ್ ಅಂದರೂ ಕೂಡ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 ಆ್ಯಪಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಟು ದಟ್ 12 ನಂಬರ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಡಜನ್ ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ನಂಬರಿಗೆ 1 ಮೋಲ್ ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ therefore 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 is a number. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಆ ನಂಬರ್ ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಂತು? ಸೊ ಹೌ ಯು ಗಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್? ಯಾಕೆ ಈ ಆಟಮ್ಗೆ 1 ಮೋಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಸೊ ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಒಬ್ಟೈನ್ಡ್ ಆಯಿತು? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್. This is nothing but the number of carbon atoms which are present in exactly 12 grams of carbon 12 isotope. Carbon 12 isotope exactly 12 grams ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ number of carbon atoms present if you are calculated that is exactly equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms. So this number is determined experimentally. So experiment ಮಾಡಿ scientists find out ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. So 12 grams of carbon 12 ಅಲ್ಲಿ so 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 carbon atoms ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So ನಾವು carbon ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ 12 ಆಟಮ್ನ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಅವಗಾಡ್ರೋ ನಂಬರ್. And any amount of substance which containing so this number of entities or the particles, then it is called as 1 mole. Now how we can define the mole? Okay, so mole is defined as ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. So mole is the amount of a substance which contains as many entities or particles as there are atoms in exactly 12 grams of carbon 12 isotope. Clear? So the carbon 12 isotope ಅಲ್ಲಿ 12 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಅಷ್ಟು ಎಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುವಂಥ ಯಾವುದೇ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಕೂಡ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ವಾಟ್ 1 mole. Okay, so thus 1 mole is the amount of a substance that contains as many particles or entities that are the atoms which are present in exactly 12 grams of carbon 12 isotope. Clear? So that is the 1 mole. So and this number 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 is called as Avogadro number. This number is called as what? Avogadro's number, and it is represented by the symbol Na. It is very important. So thus if you have taken any substance and 1 mole of that substance contains Avogadro number of atoms or molecules or the ions. They are called as what? Entities or the particles. Okay, clear? So now consider if we have taken 1 mole of hydrogen. Okay, so 1 mole of hydrogen means 1 mole of hydrogen atoms is equal to or which contains 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms. So similarly, if you have taken 1 mole of water, 1 mole of water contains 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 molecules. So similarly, if you have taken sodium chloride, so 1 mole of sodium chloride contains 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 formula units. So thus 1 mole is always equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms or molecules or the formula units, or it may be the ions. Clear? So therefore 1 mole is an amount of a substance. It is nothing but the unit which is used to measure the amount of a substance. Clear? So after by knowing the number of atoms or the number of molecules present in 1 mole, so then it is easy to find the mass of 1 mole. So that mass of 1 mole expressed in gram is called as molar mass. So molar mass is, so what is the molar mass? Definition 1 mark al keltare. So molar mass means the mass of 1 mole of a substance in gram. So ಯಾವುದೇ substance na 1 mole na grams alli express madare, then it is called as molar mass. So we know that 1 mole anna number of atoms or the number of molecules alli heltivi, that is equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms. So if that amount of atoms are expressed in mass, ashtu atoms in the mass na calculate madare, and if that mass is expressed in gram, then it is called as what? Molar mass. The mass of 1 mole of a substance in grams is called as molar mass. So for example, if we have taken the molar mass of hydrogen, so molar mass of hydrogen molecule, so molar mass of hydrogen molecule is equal to 2 gram per mole. That means 1 mole of hydrogen weighs 2 grams. Similarly, molar mass of water, molar mass of water. So molar mass of water means which is equal to 18 gram per mole. So thus when we observe these values, we cleared that the molar mass or the mass of 1 mole of any substance is numerically equal to its gram atomic mass or the gram molecular mass. So we know that the molecular mass of water is 18 and its gram molecular mass is 18 gram. Thus the molar mass of water is also equal to 18 gram per mole. So therefore the mass of 1 mole of any substance is numerically equal to its gram atomic mass or gram molecular mass. Okay. So now let us consider some examples. So now consider the sodium, that element sodium. So we know that the sodium atomic mass, if you are writing only the atomic mass of sodium, so atomic mass of sodium anta heladre, so that is just equal to 23 U, that is atomic mass unit or the unified mass. So if it is gram atomic mass, gram atomic mass of sodium means that is equal to 23 grams. Okay. So similarly molar mass of sodium means that is equal to 23 gram per mole. So numerically all are same, but we have the different units. So if it is just the atomic mass, then it is expressed in unified mass, that is atomic mass unit. So if it is gram atomic mass, then it is expressed in gram, 23 grams. So similarly if it is a molar mass, so then the unit becomes gram per mole. So 1 mole of sodium weighs 23 grams. So similarly if you considered water as an example, then molecular mass. So water is a molecule, so therefore molecular mass of water is equal to 18 U, that is unified mass. So then similarly if it is gram molecular mass of water means that is equal to 18 grams. So if it is molar mass of water, so molar mass of water means that is equal to 18 gram per mole. So only the units are different. Numerically the molecular mass, gram molecular mass and molar mass are same. So thus from this one, so we can clear that the mole of any substance is expressed either in the number of particles or in terms of a mass, is it? So therefore we can write 1 mole of any substance in the number of particles or the number of entities. Entities means either it may be the atoms or the molecules, and also in terms of mass. So thus always remember 1 mole of any substance is always equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 particles are the entities. That is either it may be the atoms or molecules, and which is always equal to its gram atomic mass or gram molecular mass. Gram atomic mass, gram molecular mass. Okay. So therefore 1 mole of sodium is equal to 6.022 into 10 to the power of 23 atoms, and which is equal to, so its gram atomic mass, that is equal to 23 gram. That is equal to 23 grams. So similarly 1 mole of water is equal to 6.022 2 into 10 to the power of 23. So divided, 23 molecules. 23 molecules are which is equal to 18 gram. Clear? Therefore, 1 mole of a sodium or 1 mole of water. Either it may be the element or it may be the compound. If it is element, that is equal to atoms, and if it is a molecule, then it is equal to the number of molecules, and which is numerically equal to its gram atomic mass or the gram molecular mass. Okay. Then how this number is obtained? So now calculate how the Avogadro number is obtained. So how this number is determined? Okay. So we know that the mass of one atom of carbon. So what is the mass of one atom of carbon? So we know that one atom of carbon is equal to. So the mass of one atom of carbon is equal to 1.992 into 10 to the power minus 23 grams. And we defined the mole as the number of carbon atoms present in 12 grams of carbon. So therefore this much of, that means this mass of carbon is equal to 1 atom of carbon. So therefore if you have taken exactly the 12 grams of carbon, then we have to calculate the number of carbon atoms. Okay. So then that is equal to, so 1 into 12 divided by, on cross multiplication, 1.992648 into 10 to the power minus 23. So which on simplification, so we get 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So this is the number of carbon atoms present in exactly 12 grams of carbon, and this number is called as Avogadro, is called as what? Avogadro number or Avogadro constant, and it is represented by the symbol Na. So now we can define Avogadro number with respect to carbon 12 isotope. Okay. So how to define Avogadro number? So Avogadro number is the number of carbon atoms present in exactly 12 grams of carbon 12 isotope. Is it? So ishtu number of carbon atoms as well present irutte 12 grams of carbon 12 isotope alli. So thus Avogadro number is the number of carbon atoms present in exactly 12 grams of carbon 12 isotope. Okay, clear? So therefore, so we learned about the mole, molar mass and the Avogadro number. Okay. So then some simple conversions. Okay. So we know that, so if we have taken exactly 12 grams of carbon, we know that which is equal to 1 mole. Okay. So if we have taken the 24 grams of carbon, the number of moles present in the 24 grams of carbon. So how many moles are present in 24 grams of carbon? So that is to be calculated. Calculate madbodu, that is just by cross multiplication. Then we get 24 divided by 12, that is equal to 2. That means 2 moles are present in 24 grams of carbon. Now take another example. So if we have taken 23 grams of sodium. So 23 grams of sodium means that is equal to 1 mole. So thus if you have taken the 46 grams of sodium, then the number of moles present is equal to 2 mole, is it? So double agide mass, so therefore the number of moles is also doubled. So 23 grams of sodium means 1 mole and 46 grams of sodium means 2 moles of sodium, is it? So similarly we can calculate the number of moles if we know the mass of the substance. Okay, so therefore by using the formula, so in this one 24 is the given mass and 12 is the atomic mass of carbon. So thus the number of moles is calculated by using the formula. So it is very important formula. The first one is number of moles. Number of moles is calculated by using this formula. Number of moles is equal to mass given, or you can write given mass divided by molar mass for any substance, either it may be the element or the compound. Then number of moles is equal to mass given divided by molar mass. So number of moles is represented by the symbol small letter n. N is equal to mass given is given by W and molar mass of any substance by capital M. Therefore N is equal to W divided by M. Given mass divided by molar mass, that gives the number of moles. That is very important formula. Then the second one, the mass of one atom of any substance or any element. So if you have to calculate the mass of one atom, so one atom in mass calculate ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, then that is equal to mass of one atom of any element is equal to. So how to calculate this one? That is by gram atomic mass divided by Avogadro number. So gram atomic mass divided by Avogadro number, so that gives a mass of one atom. So similarly, the mass of one molecule, is equal to gram molecular mass divided by Avogadro number. Okay, so these are the three important formulas for the calculations. So number of moles, mass of one atom and the mass of one molecule. Okay, and one more, the number of molecules present in given mass or in a given number of moles. So it is calculated by number of molecules. Number of molecules is equal to number of moles into Avogadro number. Number of moles into Avogadro number. If mass is given, the number of moles is equal to mass divided by molar mass into Avogadro number. So by using this formula, we can calculate the number of molecules or we can calculate the number of atoms. Okay, so if number of moles is given, so it is just multiplied by Avogadro number. If mass is given, so mass divided by molar mass, either it may be gram atomic mass or gram molecular mass, and then it is multiplied by Avogadro number. That gives the number of molecules. The next is percentage composition. Okay. So percentage composition. So in the name percent antare, cent means 10 to the power of minus 2. Therefore percentage means you have to calculate for 100. So percentage composition of any substance means that is the number of parts by mass of various elements present in 100 parts by mass of the substance. Okay. So for example, if you have taken water. So water contains two elements, one is hydrogen, another one is oxygen. Okay. So two elements alli, so hydrogen estide, oxygen estide. So mass alli helbekagutte. So if you have taken exactly 100 grams of water, so 100 grams of water alli, so hydrogen ಎಷ್ಟು grams ಇದೆ, oxygen ಎಷ್ಟು grams ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, that is known as what? Percentage composition. Okay. So ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ನೋ ದ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್. So thus the percentage composition is the number of parts by mass of various elements present in 100 parts by mass of the substance. Okay. So therefore the percentage composition of any element is calculated by using the formula percentage composition, or the percentage of any element is equal to mass of mass of that element, mass of that element in a given compound, so divided by molar mass, divided by molar mass into 100. So that gives the percentage of any element. So therefore percentage composition or percentage of any particular element is equal to mass of that element in a given compound divided by molar mass into 100. Okay. So now take an example of water. So first write the formula and then molar mass of water. Molar mass of water. Okay. So how to calculate the molar mass? First you have to identify the element hydrogen and oxygen. So we have 2 hydrogen atoms in one molecule and 1 oxygen atom. Therefore 1 into 2, that is equal to 2. So similarly oxygen 16 into 1, that is equal to 16. Therefore 18 gram per mole is the molar mass of water. Okay. Now we have to calculate the percentage of hydrogen. So percentage of hydrogen is equal to, so mass of hydrogen in that compound. So what is the mass of hydrogen in that compound? That is 2 grams. Therefore 2 into 100 divided by the molar mass. So 2 into 2 into 100 divided by 18. So on calculating we get 11.11%. That is equal to 11.11%. So then the percentage of oxygen. So percentage of oxygen can be easily calculated. So because we have only the 2 elements, one is hydrogen, another one is oxygen. So if we get the percentage of one element, then the percentage of another element is 100 minus the percentage of the first element. Okay. Therefore 100 minus 11.11, that is equal to 88.89. Or you can also calculate, so this percentage by using the formula, that is, so mass of oxygen in that element is how much? 16. Therefore 16 into 100 divided by 18. So on calculating we get 88.89%. So that is the percentage composition of water. So in water, so 11.11% of hydrogen and 88.89% of oxygen is present. So similarly we can calculate the percentage of various elements present in a given compound. So in this session, so we discussed about the mole concept and the percentage composition. So in the next session, we are going to discuss about the empirical formula and molecular formula and how to find the molecular formula of a given compound by knowing the percentage composition. Okay. So, thank you all.